What's going on, collectors? Welcome into Ross Loves Cards. Today, I'm going to attempt to answer the question, how should you collect? There's people out there that collect all sorts of ways. There's people that have little strict focused niche collections, we'll say. And there's people out there that have collections that are just wide and spread out. You know, when I think of that, think about somebody that's chasing rabbits. You know, they'll go this way, that way, and over yonder. There's people who collect minor league cards. There's people out there who collect what I would call modern rookie cards. Or some people collect just base cards. Some people collect autos. They vary. Well, you're on YouTube. You know how many different types of cards there are to collect. But some collect modern. Some people prefer to collect vintage. Which way is right? Some people collect only baseball. Some people collect only basketball. Some people collect only football. Some people collect a little bit of everything. There's soccer, hockey. I'm sure there's other sports I can't golf. There's other sports that I can't think of. But there's other collections that you can have. Some people collect graded. Some people collect raw. By the way, I don't know if you know this, there is more than one grading company. And apparently people feel pretty passionate about it. I collect PSA. I like how the label looks, and the first graded card I had was PSA, and I figured, why mess with a good thing? But there's people that only do SGC, they wouldn't have a PSA. There's people that'll they don't care one way or the other. But there's people who have cards that are oversized. There's people who have cards that are undersized. There's people who have cards that are oddball. The Goudy Gum Indian Gum chewing gum cards. And there's even oddball stuff like this. So, there's many different types of ways we can collect. We can be in one specific group. We can be in a group that does one sport. We can do multiple sports. How should you collect? Well, my advice to you would be to collect your own collection. Here a year or so ago, I was into hiking, paying a lot of attention into that, watching YouTube videos on that. And, going on extended hikes, looking into backpacking. And there's a saying in the backpacking world, or hiking world, whichever you want to say it, it's hike your own hike. People can do what they want to do, but just make it your own and do it how you want to do it. And I think that's what we need to do in collecting. We need to collect our own collections. It doesn't matter what there's a set registry of. If we want to do the set registry just like that, that's great. Have at it and enjoy it. If we want to just pick random cards, do that. If you want to pick a card from the number 3 card from each set ever made, I just made that random number up. You know what? If that's what you want to collect, I say jump in with both feet and go for it. We got to remember that collecting is fun and enjoyable. You should love your collection. So I just encourage you to, when you're collecting, when you're developing a collection or a collection plan, collect your own collection. Tune everything else out, and as long as you're happy, that's what matters. I hope y'all got something good out of this, and hope to see you all the next time. Thanks.